Health Tunnel, one app for all your healthcare needs.
Hi there, viewers. Welcome back to our channel. Today, in the first episode of this series, Vital Vibes, we will be speaking to our fitness expert, Mr. Deepak Rajput. Mr. Deepak Rajput has more than 10 plus years of experience into training, and he has trained paraswimmers, MotoGP riders, celebrities, and he is also an expert in women bodybuilding. Also, he is a transformation specialist who has trained many overseas clients through online meals. So, without much delay, today, let's welcome Mr. Deepak Rajput onto the show. Hi sir, welcome to the show.
Hello, hi, welcome.
So, I'm curious to know about one particular thing here. You were 16 years back then, and you're very young to get into the gym. So, how was your initial experience at the gym, and how did you manage to get into the gym in the first place? The second thing is that how were your initial days in the gym, like the proper gym?
My childhood was like fun, so we used to have very much fun. So me and my elder brother, we used to hang out together, go play, and we were like very pampered kids.
Okay.
Because we had so many relatives around us, and we had neighbors. So we used to go to everybody's house to just have lunch, dinner randomly. My mom used to scold us a lot. Like every time you come, but you don't tell, just go randomly eat someone's house and come back. So it was all fun. We used to do all these holidays. We used to use holidays, and we used to go to our village on the holidays where my granny was there. So it was close to Mysore.
Okay.
So it's called a Saligrama.
Okay.
So that was a place with us all nature, green. There's a river. So we used to play there a lot, and again, so enjoy more than the city here. We used to have a very good fun and love.
Okay.
We used to feel that. So after that, again, come back to the studies and school. Everything was here itself. So I did my primary and the secondary and all my high schools, as well as my college. Everything in Bangalore itself.
Okay.
So I graduated at BHS at Sanjay Nagar. So after that, I had an interest of sports, in my very early days itself. I used to be a college cricket captain and everything. I used to play cricket and everything. So usually once, maybe I don't exactly know the year, maybe around 2003 or 4 something. I just passed out my SSLC exams. There's a new gym near our house.
Okay.
It's a new setup gym. I used to just go wherever, go on the same road. I used to just see what would be. I'm wondering what would it be like, how would it be and everything. Someday I just made up courage and just went up to see what exactly it is, how does it look and everything. And I don't know, maybe there's a connection between the gym and I don't know what exactly it need to explain. But I really felt somewhat connected to the
that
gym.
place.
Yeah, place, the gym, or the people there, and the setup and everything. So I was I was very young for gymming.
The gym.
Those.
Okay.
Old school days were old school when you used to go and gym. That they had a rule that you have to be 18-year-old to
is it?
get into the gym. Yeah.
Okay.
It is still there, but certain places. But that time it was you have to be 18 to hit the gym.
Hit the gym.
Yeah, I was some 15 or something, 15 or 16 maybe. Then I asked my mom someday, I just want to go there. I just want to do all this exercise. She was okay with that. She took me there. We had inquired there. So how it is? They said, they saw me, they asked my age. I told I'm 16. They said, you have to wait 2 more years to walk out. So usually we don't allow people less than 18 years old. So you have to be 18 years old to come. I don't know, I felt very disappointed.
Okay. But how did you manage to, get in? Like, had you waited for 2 more years, or did you do something and got in?
Literally.
Okay.
I had the sleepless nights.
Okay.
I was just wondering about it. I was thinking about it. Like, I'm very disappointed, as I told you. I also literally didn't have interest on eating food also.
Okay.
There was so much on my head.
Okay.
And I badly wanted to just get in it no matter what. Then again, I started to ask my mom, do something, take me there, ask me, request them or something. Then again we went.
Okay.
Next day, maybe some next week or something.
Okay.
So again, the same answer.
Okay.
We had told you 18 years, so you're not supposed to walk out, you're not supposed to do this and all this thing. My mom told one thing to the gym person there. I don't know, he is too much adamant. He's not listening to us, he's not eating his food, he's not sleeping properly. I don't know what exactly he is going through. Is there any chance that he can be here for at least some 1 hour or 1 hour? He said there are no chance because there are people here with too many experiences, too many they're old as well, and they also lift too heavy weights. We don't want to put him into the risk of getting injured and everything. Then my mom asked, do you have housekeeping here? I said, no, we don't have.
Okay.
My mom told me, are you okay to just help them with housekeeping?
Okay.
I said,
okay.
I just wanted to get in there.
Okay.
I didn't want it exactly, I didn't know how to do it. But I saw door opening to me.
Okay.
To be there.
Okay.
She told the gym person, keep him here.
Okay.
Somebody has left the weights. Ask him to put it back.
Okay. So that's.
Just keep him here.
So
I don't want anything to pay. I don't want you to pay anything to him. Just keep him here. There was a help to me. As I told you, there are senior guys who were working out. They just saw the interest in me. They were coming to me, talking to me what exactly you are up to, you're showing, you're coming here and doing. That actually turned as an advantage to me.
Okay.
They helped me a lot. Initially, as my mom and the gym, the guy they would have spoken. So I was just kept to be there, not to do anything. Later on, as they saw the interest in me getting in there and involving myself, then I thought of let's do, somebody's not there, let's try and do a machine, let's try and do all these things. So then some the people who were working out there saw interest in me, they came to me, they told me this is not the right thing, this is how you do it, this is how you do it. That helped me a lot.
Okay.
That actually turned very much advantageous to me.
Okay.
Later on, you don't believe this, I had joined there when I was 16. That was 2004 or something. 2007, when I was 18 plus, I did my first bodybuilding competition.
At the age of 2000, at the age of 18?
18 plus.
Okay, you had your first bodybuilding competition. Okay, tell us more about it. How was it?
Yeah.
For one thing is that which strikes the audience mind is that usually there will be a misconception in the fitness industry or in general public that boys won't be able to grow in height after 18 years of age, and if they lift a heavy weight they won't be able to grow in height as such. So how did you manage to get enough macros and micros into your nutrition back then?
So it's actually a myth or a misconception, you can say. Height and all these things are first place, it's genetically it's dependent on. If you don't have to be if you do this you won't grow tall, if you do that you go to grow tall. Yeah, the activity will help you, will make advantages, will be a add-on, but that's not the exact reason for it.
Okay.
Do I look short for you?
No.
I started training at 69, I told you.
Yeah.
I did bodybuilding. Bodybuilding in the sense you already know.
Yeah.
It's all about the heavier weights.
Exactly.
It's all about pushing the weights, pulling and everything. If that would have been a case, I would have been a shorter guy.
Exactly.
Okay, so usually this is a myth where people actually think where you don't not supposed to train and all these things. All this, that's what I told you, old school method of training they're not supposed to do and everything. But you hardly see that condition these days. You find kids working out, You find kids going,
Yes.
you go to gym lifting weights,
Yes.
and you don't feel them like they're not growing up. They're
Exactly.
not growing tall.
Exactly.
They have to grow tall, and they will grow tall.
Okay.
The important role is, key factor is, don't overdo yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Learn to rest.
Okay.
Learn to eat well.
Okay.
This is the key factor.
Okay.
Many
Got
people
it.
are just like very knowledgeable about exercises,
Uh-huh.
knowledge about like training, workout program and everything, but very like few people are knowledgeable about the
Nutrition. And also about the rest.
rest, recovery, nutrition. So these all are the like major factors which plays an important role in your like anything in that. You want to build muscle,
Okay.
you want to grow height,
Uh-huh.
you want to get leaner,
Okay.
shed fat, put up muscle, everything is this is what it plays an important role.
Okay.
We
Got it.
think going to gym, like I lift weights and I come back home and I eat food, whatever the food prepared at home will help me to like put up the muscle mass or get to the level where I want to see myself, like seeing this all the celebrities and everything. It doesn't happen that way.
Okay.
Okay. First thing is you need to know how much to consume, what to consume, when to consume. Many people go wrong. This is the place where they go wrong. They think I go to gym and come back and I like grow my body.
Okay.
You don't grow body in the gym.
Uh-huh.
You grow body when you rest, when you eat properly.
Also, on social media, we tend to see a lot of stuff saying that apps are built in the kitchen and it's 40% gym and 60% nutrition is what it takes to build the muscle. Does it really work that way?
It actually works that way. You can take it not 40%, you can take it 25 to 30 and you can take 75 to 80%.
Okay.
Okay, of your nutrition.
Okay.
25-30% of your exercises.
Okay.
Whatever exactly you are like throwing up in a gym today, exactly you are working on a legs session today. So you consume the amount of nutrition you come back home will help you to get that muscle mass because legs are the largest muscles in the body. So you'll have to shred so much of calories what you have already stored in the body. You don't come back and refill those like energy or the nutrition properly. You'll obviously tend to lose the muscle mass or the amino acids in the muscle. That will help you. That will actually lead to like injuries. When people see this injuries, they have the injuries. And they complain after going to the gym. I got this before I was fine. That's what I told. Everybody has a knowledge about exercising, but they don't have knowledge about the nutrition.
Okay.
Okay, this is a very important. Like to always, like little, I was like asked to eat some 12 rotis.
Oh my God.
When
Okay.
I was like I told you when I was like I joined the gym when I was 16.
Yeah.
Back then 2004 2005. They just told me that eat whatever you can eat, how much ever you can eat.
Okay.
That is what the idea was.
Back then.
Yeah, back then.
Okay.
You might have seen in a lot of this old movies and everything.
Okay.
You just like see this people going to this gym and all this other places where they used to like do all this kardi money.
Gardi money. Yeah.
So there they used to feed them so much.
Ah.
They want them to become stronger.
Okay. And bulkier.
Yes, bulkier. That the concept was to get themselves recover well and come back to the next
Okay,
day.
interesting. So basically, you were in that transition era of the gym. So I have this, curiosity in my mind. What is the major difference between old school gym and the new school gym?
Yeah, so the difference is like it's major. The difference what it was back then and what exactly now it's like completely like it's very huge. The mistake, as I told you, what they were doing in the old school days, where they're not supposed to like train or before you get 18, and you don't know what properly to eat, how to rest, and everything. New school, like what difference it has made is people are more knowledgeable. They know, like you, including the trainers, they actually know what requirement is what the client has come up, what exactly we need to put them on.
Okay.
Then that was not there. Everybody used to do one workout, and example like men were not supposed to go in the cardio equipments. They used to say, as a man or a boy, you're going on a cardio, you will be losing your muscle mass.
Okay.
You will start to look leaner.
Okay.
The idea is not to look leaner. The idea is to look bulkier.
Bulkier.
Women or a girl not supposed to get on the weights. Women and girl only supposed to do this treadmill, cycling, all the skipping, and little abdomen exercises. That's it.
Okay, so basically the guys were meant to look a lot bulkier, and the women's were supposed to look, more in a slim wala.
Yeah. So that was the concept.
Okay.
That was the concept for what people. So what happens? What mistake? Like we used to do all this old school days where people used to think women are not quite stronger to lift weights, but they also used to forget that the household work the women used to do. Okay, so bringing waters, taking water from the well, sitting and sweeping the floor, all this was physical activity.
Yes, washing the clothes.
Yeah, there was no equipment then. Back then, there was no some other person used to come and do it for you. No, that is also physical activity.
Yes.
They're not considering it. They just had the mindset of women. If they lift weight, they look bulkier.
Okay.
So you just need to go on a treadmill or a cycle and come back.
Okay.
Take a mat and do some abdominals.
$1 billion industry out there with respect to supplements, and especially with respect to whey protein. There's a lot of misconception out there, because right now there are a lot of supplements for every age category. For the newborn babies, there are supplements. For the youths, there are supplements. For again 60 plus, there are supplements. So my question here is, does the whey protein really work? If it works, how many scoops should we take? And the third thing is that, is it really safe and effective?
So the concept of whey and whey protein, first we need to understand what exactly the whey is. So whey is something which is like taken from milk.
Okay.
It's nothing something they have made it something pudding which is very artificial. This is whey is a substance derived from the milk. So you might have known we used to drink all this Horlicks, Vomita, and all this other things when we were very small. What were those? Those were food.
No.
Then why did you consume it then? Nobody asked a question then.
Yes.
Right? It was marketed so well.
Yes.
They were shown the difference in the televisions. They're saying you drink this, you grow tall. You drink this.
Taller, stronger, sharper.
Yes.
Okay.
So you drink this, you can hit bigger sixes. What it is then? It's not food.
Yeah.
So the whey is something which is related to the milk. So a person who is consuming the whey should actually know his requirements.
Okay.
Many people think if I go to gym and if I take protein, I'll bring my body, I'll get the muscles and everything. See, there is a name. Its name only is called a supplement. So supplement is a supplement but not a food.
Okay.
Supplement cannot be a food.
Okay.
Supplement is good when your food is good.
Okay.
So supplement cannot be a food.
Okay.
We have this misconception of you go gym, you go come home and drink the shake, you're done. No, that's not the fact. Many people still now, I'll ask you a question. You eat food at home, whatever it's cooked at home, you are healthy. It's not because of food what you eat. It's because of the water what you drink after you eat food. So, water is a universal source. We all have that in our LKG chapter itself. They have given there. Anything in the universal source, carrying the nutrition, oxygen, blood, everything happens through the water.
Water.
Excretion, even the elimination, absorption of food, everything is with the water.
Okay.
If you eat food and don't drink enough water, still you will diagnose your kidneys. You have a kidney stone.
Okay.
Doctor will ask you the first thing, how much water do you drink?
Exactly. Exactly.
Right? If food can do that, how can you expect supplement cannot do it?
Exactly.
So you expect the supplement to load more than your body requires, and you don't put yourself into a good amount of micronutrient. Obviously, it's very difficult to excrete it from the body.
Got it.
It will stay in the body.
Got it.
When it stays in the body, those will turn as the small amount of microorganisms, like little micro stones, which can also become bigger in coming days. The first thing is you need to know the basics.
Okay.
Basics is right. Your even including your food also, the supplement also will also be right.
Okay. So how much gram of protein should one individual take? Does it vary for a normal person, and does it vary for the gym goers, or if anyone is planning to get into some competition and all, does it vary there? How does it vary?
Yeah, usually there is a RA recommendation. Everybody can just Google it and can find it what exactly the goal and requirement is. So usually person with normal lifestyle should at least consume 0.5 to 0.8 grams of protein per day per body weight.
Okay.
Just to keep himself active, even do any activities he's doing to sustain it, and make sure that he's not feeling fatigued and tired end of the day. If a person is like moderately active, little higher than what normal person does, he need to at least consume 1 gram of protein per day per body weight.
Okay.
So you can calculate your body weight into per gram per day. If example, if your body weight is 70 kilos, I need to have 70 grams of protein per day per body weight.
Okay, got it.
So this is something which is not only if you want to take a supplement, you can also figure out the things with your nutrition as well, food as well.
Okay.
Only if you're not able to fulfill your everyday protein requirement, then you can then switch it on to supplement only to 25 to 30%
of the
entire protein intake in a day.
Okay, requirement per day.
So as I told you, if you are 70 kilos, you need to have 70 grams of protein. So your 50 grams of protein should go through food, 20 grams through supplementation by your protein.
And in this modern day era, everybody are into multiple things, and everybody are under a lot of stress, and they have a lot of things going in their mind. So I personally feel that instead of we analyzing ourselves and we trying to calculate that macros and micros, I think it's very much better if we have personal coach with us. So speaking of your personal training journey, you have tremendously transformed many individuals. So my question here is, so how was your journey in that personal training arena? And also with respect to personal training, what were the challenges you faced?
If you want to talk about the macros and micros initial days, they were not actually, nobody used to look for the macros and micros.
Is it?
Yeah. So whatever you have to eat at the place, you eat it up. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you eat meat, you are a non-vegetarian, you have the advantage. So you can eat non-veg. So if you're vegetarian, you are not to that level of people who used to eat a non-veg. So you have to compromise on your results. So these were talks where we used to hear from our trainers when we started the initial journey of this fitness. So after that, so many things changed. People got to know the importance of the fitness, about the nutrition, rest, recovery. The certifications also came up. Trainers got more certified. The knowledge has maximized. Now, if you are having a client, so you start them with assessments.
Okay.
You also know what exactly the requirements are. You know what their routine is, the lifestyle is. You also ask them for their health issues or family history of health issues, genetically what exactly how much time does he need to, or does she need to get into their goals or reach their goals. So the era is changed now. So people are more into the fitness. So you guys see people making time for the fitness. They know the importance of their health and everything. So now, as the time has changed up, people have limited time for themselves. They don't find enough time to cook food. They don't have enough time to prepare their own meal. they look for an easier option, like whatever is available out there. People like to save time cooking. People want to eat up on the go.
Okay.
So these are the changes there are what people are doing now. There is a lifestyle change needed. We also suggest the people coming around. So what exactly you are doing wrong in your routine or lifestyle? What it can be changed in coming days? Or what that would be advantageous for you?
Okay.
So these kind of things are changed as the level of fitness industry is going up. The advantage knowledge of fitness is going up. When I started the journey as a trainer, it was 2014.
Okay.
On December. Yeah. So I was had no knowledge about all this. I just wanted to be into the service industry. Wanted to teach people what I have learned back those days. So then, when I actually wanted and I decided to become a trainer, I inquired a gym. When I knew the owner of the gym. So I just wanted to get back because of all the other routines and bad lifestyle. It was totally different. I wanted to get back.
Okay. So
as I had told you, 2004, 2006 was the era where I started the training. I started to go to gym and everything. 2014 was the time where again I wanted to teach people as a trainer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the difference of the 7 to 8 years was different level altogether.
Okay.
So there were some assessment. People used to do all these body mass indexes. They used to see what exactly your waist to hip ratios are, your muscle mass are, your body water levels, fat levels. All these were new. People also get this assessment from the trainers to just know the fitness levels. There were upgradation in the workouts, machines. There were separate machines for separate muscles. After 7 to 8 years of the time, where I told you back then wasn't there. Back then was all the functional machines where everything was to be close to each other. So then the difference of the training. The level of the training also was upgraded. There were some workouts. You may laugh for this. When as I told you, when I wanted to come back 2014 and started, I used to hear trainers say to clients, do the burpee. I literally didn't know what the burpees were.
Okay.
Because those were not into our routine or workouts when we used to train. I was wondering what was burpees are.
Okay.
Mountain climbers. Sounds curious. What exactly all this workout may be. So it was that level of complete transition.
Okay.
7 to 8 years.
Okay.
People are more into the cardio. You see guys running on treadmill. You guys see women, girl in the weight training session. So they used to do weight training. That was a different, opposite what we used to see. Then it was a different what I used to I saw it when I started to train. So then I also wanted to become a certified trainer. I wanted I spoke to the owner those where I was doing everything on my own. I didn't have support of anything and anyone. So then there was a time where I didn't have money to pay for the certification. So I had I went to the owner of the gym. I asked them, so could you help me with this fees of the certification or the course? As I didn't have much money back then to put it into this certification, and it was not less price. It was some 15,000 back then.
Oh.
2014 it was 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I asked him like, you can cut the money in my salary.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can pay you as installments.
Mm-hmm.
So back then I used to get paid for 6,000 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
what I used to like get my
Initially.
first salary. Yeah, so that's my first salary, 6,000 rupees. And that first salary, I had to buy new gym clothes, attire, shoes, and the petrol for my vehicle, and manage my expenses. Also, pay for the certification.
Certification. Okay.
So you imagine how could I manage
Yeah.
all these things?
Very, very, very tight
6,000
budget.
rupees what
Yeah.
I used to get paid. Then later, as the certification and the course and everything was like in the place, I was getting this certification, knowledge and everything. Then later on, I also started to implement on my clients. Luckily, there were clients who were very dedicated, who were actually come up to the gym with a goal. They were working out really good. We used to follow what exactly we used to say. Then it was upgraded, and the place was also like upgraded. My salary was also upgraded. I haven't paid 9,000 rupees from 6,000 rupees.
Okay.
Apart from that, I used to also get paid for personal training.
Personal
What
training.
I used to
Okay.
do at the commission basis of 40-60%.
Okay.
That's what the ratio works in the market.
Okay.
So then after that, the certification, when I wanted to do on my own study and everything, when I wanted to sit and study the book, because I didn't have that touch of studying. It was very like a big gap between my college and all these things. I literally used to feel sleepy
Okay.
because I didn't have the touch to like sit and study. I literally used to feel sleepy.
Okay.
Then my mom used to wake me up. She used to like tell, go wash your face, come back, sit, study. So these were the struggles when I used to like did my first certifications. I did it and I came for the first place on that batch.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So that is what it turned completely
Okay.
for me. So coming back from no science background at all, understanding anatomy, exercise physiology, science, nutrition and everything was like going above my head. So I had to sit, revise, talk to my like teachers, ask them the question after. Everybody used to leave after the class, but I used to sit with them, spend little time. I used to talk to them. I used to get like the knowledge what exactly I was looking for, and I used to ask them doubts. This is something which I couldn't get it. Can you explain me? So this was the type was I wanted to like get into the industry. I wanted to again get in service and I had to like serve people, teach people. It was my like decision, end of the day. So I had to take a call. Like then, as I told you, the certification over, my name was on the top, and the news came to the gym owner. He was very happy that he had sponsored me to do a certification. He came to me, he spoke to me. He also offered me a job as a manager.
Oh, so that is where there's a saying that your decisions define your destiny. So
Yeah,
that's how it plays.
I
And
can say that.
when you truly want something, the universe will also support you.
Yes. So, end of the day, I want to tell the one thing for the many trainers out there. Never give up on the dreams. Never like feel yourself low. Think, why did you wanted to come here? Think your purpose, perspective. Think, what would it be if you do it? Rather than how can I do it? Rather than will I be able to do it? If they have the questions, please do not get like, do not feel low. Like talk to yourself or talk to your mentors. They'll guide you better. but make sure if you are doing it, do it in the right way. It will definitely help you. Some or other day you will come up on the top.
Very well said, sir. Very well said. Now, coming back to the protein part, are there any vegetarian bodybuilders out there, and what is the best source of protein for vegetarians and non-vegetarians?
Okay, so difference with veg and non-veg proteins usually is the number of micronutrients. So, example, if you are non-vegetarian, you find very good source of amino acids. Need not to find too much of supplementations for yourself. That doesn't mean that you are vegetarian, you cannot do bodybuilding, you cannot get into the lifestyle of fitness and everything. You can also do it, but the time consumption is greater than in comparison to a non-vegetarian. Expenses also are greater, as you need to spend more on the IV drips and also multivitamins, and also need to buy supplementations more. So a person who is vegetarian can also be into bodybuilding, but they have to tell it to themselves before they want to get into the bodybuilding, that I will give myself time. I will not hurry, and I will not compare myself to a person who eats meat. Okay, the muscle quality, the fibers, everything is different. So comparison will only make you feel little low, because little demotivated. You will see the person who eats eggs, who eats non-veg, the difference of the body changing in weeks. It may take an extra week or a month to you, but it will change. A person as a vegetarian can also see the results. Seeing the desired results, and also to be on the level of the person who also consumes a non-veg, it'll take time.
Okay.
So allow yourself some time. Do not hurry. Do not keep things in rush. So tell this up to yourself that it's okay. Even though I'm doing it, I'll do it in the right way, and let's not hurry it. I'll do it safe and effectively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So a person who wants to get into the vegetarian or bodybuilding, there are people also doing the vegetarian bodybuilding. Let them also have the interest. Let them also get into the bodybuilding. Let them also do it. Just have a right guidance, talk to a right coaches. They'll help you.
And in this modern day era, everybody are into multiple things, and everybody are under a lot of stress, and they have a lot of things going in their mind. So I personally feel that instead of we analyzing ourselves and we trying to calculate that macros and micros, I think it's very much better if we have personal coach with us. So speaking of your personal training journey, you have tremendously transformed many individuals. So my question here is, so how was your journey in that personal training arena? And also with respect to personal training, what were the challenges you faced?